I'm gonna get started trying to create this wing right away. I'm gonna do some just along the lash line first to see how much the pigment shows up, try to get the pencil warmed up so that it can, I feel like it is very faint. When I swatch it on my hand, it somehow feels bolder, I think because you're applying a lot more pressure freely. In the realm of eyeshadow, I mean eyeliners like this, ColourPop makes really fun colors and they're only like $5, so if it's something that you just want like for your waterline to add a little extra touch to a look here and there, I think that those are a good value. And if you want like a color that you think you're gonna get more use out of, that you're down to invest a little bit more in, the Marc Jacobs ones, there are so many different colors and those glide on like butter and they don't move at all. It just doesn't show up the way that I imagined. Going along the crease a little bit to connect over here into the wing. It also looks like it's building up a lot. When it's layering on itself, it just doesn't look that good. I'm gonna try to warm it up a bit on my hand to see if that helps. See on my hand, I don't know if you can see that, but it just looks bold right away. And it's just not translating onto the eyes. So I'm gonna use this flat smudgier brush, and I'm gonna go into this e.l.f. palette, which is the 18 Hit Wonders. I've talked about this before in a favorites video. I really love it. I'm gonna try to set the pencil with this yellow, mainly in these little corner areas, so that maybe it'll take away a bit of that texture. I'm gonna do a little bit of the Milk Makeup Blur Primer. This is a small size. I got it in my Sephora Play box. And I really like it. It really smooths out your skin and controls your oil. Fills in your pores here, but it doesn't cause any breakouts for me. So I'm just gonna do a little bit in the areas where I have a little more texture. And you can even take it like into your under eyes. I do that sometimes to fill in the fine lines. For foundation, I'm kind of torn between a couple. I'm gonna use this Dior Face and Body Foundation. I got these little samples. I've actually gotten a lot of samples of this and I've never really been able to make up my mind about it. Oh, this one looks a little dark and also pink for me. This is the shade 3N. So I'm gonna mix in a little bit of this Revlon Photo Ready Candid Foundation, which is a little light for me. So I'm gonna mix that up. I've been really liking that Revlon foundation just because it's like good for every day. It's really light. It's like medium coverage and I've been getting really used to having more full coverage. I don't always reach for it, but I think that if you want just like a light veil of coverage, a really natural finish, that's a good one. And it's from the drugstore, of course. It's like maybe $10 or so. And I really like the fact that it's so clean. So for a drugstore product, at least, you don't really see that often. The most important one to me is that it doesn't have any fragrance, oils, but it also has anti-pollution technology, which is great. Like all foundations should get on board with that. And it also is oil-free, paraben-free, phthalate-free, free of all the bad stuff. I've actually been thinking that I want to do a video soon where I'm talking about like all those buzzword ingredients that we avoid, or like our products are marketed as like, you know, paraben-free, sulfate-free, this free, like a what products to avoid video. There is a burgundy shade in those eyeliners that I really wanted to try. I think that it would be a really good color for brown eyes to kind of bring out your eye color. There were just so many options and I was just kind of like, ah. I'm excited to play with the combination of yellow and red today. Those are really my favorite colors, my power colors. So Glossier Play overall, my reviews. I kind of gave like my first impressions in my last video, or kind of like what my expectations were. I think that the little glitter pots are the standout product as well as the highlighter. I think that there's not something innovative about the lip products or the pencils. On my hand, the liner color is not budging at all, so that's a great sign. I'm very excited about that. Maybe just because I'm seeing the gradual process of me getting ready, it's not standing out so much to me, you know? Powdering a tiny bit with this small, super cute powder. Just my under eyes, around my mouth. This powder is so bomb. It really makes you look like so airbrushed and perfect. I'm definitely definitely gonna have to buy the full size. This Nite Shine, I used it yesterday. I loved it, and I'm just like so excited to keep wearing this all the time. I do think that this has like a quick work time. You definitely don't want it to dry down. This is what I mean, like it's more elevated makeup than Glossier, but it's still very like easy, meant to be applied with your fingers type vibe. This is the Milk Brow Gel. I do like it, but I think I prefer Boy Brow because it's a lot thicker and it really, you know, brings that like body. And I think that's what sets Boy Brow apart. This is just like the Benefit one or Anastasia, any other one where it's just like color and a bit of hold, but ColourPop, this clear one actually, I add for the body aspect. I feel like this one is closer to Boy Brow in that sense, but I have not tried the colored ones from ColourPop. Casino of the VINYLIC lip, another kind of like last minute decision that I'm like not too thrilled with. I love orange colors, they're my favorite, but I do feel like these are the types of colors where you want like a matte, long-lasting formula. Now using that little silicone applicator, I'm gonna go in with the glitter Gelee in the color Glass Bonsai, and for today I'm gonna do it just like in the inner corner. So hard to get pictures that do this glitter justice. Yesterday I took like 200 pictures. There's literally not one that shows the real color, like how beautiful and violet it is. So I expect to be taking a million more pictures today. I really like that these glitters have different sizes too. I feel like that really adds to the dimension. You have like really tiny flecks and then also the bigger chunky ones that stand out a lot.